Every woman longs for a friend who's gone just a bit ahead of them in life. Even though our peer relationships can be so rich and rewarding, when we are in our most isolated and vulnerable times, we long for a friend who's gone before us, who's experienced something that we are about to experience or have experienced. When I was in my mid-20s and I found out and heard the news that my brother-in-law and his fiancée had been killed in a tragic car accident, I remember acutely how vulnerable I felt and how isolating it was for weeks and months that followed. And I had such a difficult time explaining or expressing to others around me what I needed. During that time, I was a full-time teaching professor, and I felt a need to kind of protect my colleagues in a sense from any doubt that I could do my job. And even though that need to give a certain impression may have been wrong, I just wasn't mature enough to be able to articulate the deeper needs that I had. And in all fairness, I just didn't know how. Within a year of that time, a woman entered my life who had experienced some amount of suffering, and she befriended me. The best way to explain what took place is what I think Paul's trying to say in the book of Titus when he encourages women to train other women. The Greek word there, train, means to call someone to her senses, to call someone to sober judgment. Yes, it's a discipling, it's a training, but it absolutely is set in this calling someone to do the right thing. And that's what my friend did for me. If you like to exercise like I do, you might find that when you want to get in better shape, you get a trainer. You hire a personal trainer. Or if you're like me, I like to go to exercise classes where the instructor sits up front and gives instruction from what she's doing. And the reason why I'm so eager to sit under their instruction is that they've gone before me. He or she has worked out harder. They have done the distance. They've gone the distance. And so I can relax and know that they're going to take me in the right place. They're going to call me to my senses. They're going to tell me what way to go. And what I love is when a trainer or an instructor will ask in the middle of class while I'm working really hard, going 90 minutes, and they'll say, "How are you doing? How are you feeling? Just 90 seconds to go." And just that one word, that will keep me going, knowing I can do it because they've been there. They know how long it takes. A trainer can just ask some good questions. Do you need to rest? Do you need to take on more? And that's what I love about this idea of having a friend who's gone before. They can call someone to their senses. They can disciple and they can train. As you go through your week, think about how you receive training. Think about how you might speak training into another woman's life, how you might speak sober judgment, discipling, motivating, encouraging.